From a workshop in Bordeaux to Ultimate Fields worldwide, Force Ultimate creates custom gear with care. Locally made, low impact, built to perform. No outsourcing, no shortcuts, every piece crafted in-house by skilled artisans. Built to withstand every dive and sprint, this gear is as tough as your game. Your sport, your team, your Force. Why choose Force? Exceptional quality, eco-friendly production, and every kit is designed with your team's identity in mind. Force Ultimate, built to perform, made to last. Gear up now at forceultimate.com.
Hello and welcome to EMUC 2025 semi-final action between Belgium and Germany in the mixed masters division. It's the last game of the game. We just had a bit of a rain. You probably, if you've been watching the previous game, probably seen that the field is got a little bit slippery, but at the same time a little bit softer for that nice layout grabs. I'm Dmitry Doroshenko calling on this game. I'm currently playing in the Masters Open division over here. Unfortunately, I am not going to be joined by Lloyd, but maybe later. Who knows? Maybe he will come over. But happy to be here, happy to be calling that game for you. You've just seen the pre-game Spirit Circle. And yeah, Spirit has been very good between these two teams. It's not the first time that they see each other. They've played this tournament already. Yeah, we see the scoreboard leaders for Masters Women. But I can tell you that in the mixed Masters division, one of the stat leaders is actually going to be, is actually on your screen right now. It is Belgian number 27, Adri. And, oh no, apologies. It's the number 9. He's the stat leaders on mixed, apparently. Or maybe my information. Oh yeah, Bobby Clements, exactly, number 9. So 26 points, total 34 points, 26 assists and 8 goals. So yeah, he's definitely going to be doing quite a lot of damage. And yeah, Andre, number 27 on the Belgian mixed team, unfortunately not going to be playing. I hear that he has had a problem with his quad, possible tear. So yeah, he can't really accelerate, is what I've heard from their team managers, and they won't be able to take part in this game. But this game is very important for them, and yeah, as you can see, they did play already in the first game for both of the teams, and Germany managed to get this game with 15-3 after breaking Belgium, because Belgium were up by 2 or 3 points. So as I was talking to some of the players from Germany, apparently the D-line is fire, that I can tell you. And we got the first pull underway. So Belgium starting on defense with Germany getting the first offensive possession. If this game is as tight as they were earlier, might win the game. Flip might win the game. Who knows? We will see, of course. First cut. Ooh, high disc, but well taken. Good read over there. Looking for a reset. Got nothing, but finally losing yards. And oh, give and go does not work. And that's a 2-pass turnover. Belgium picking up the disc. Fake, another fake, finally finds a reset. Swing. Looking for something. Ooh, good inside shot, and then into the end zone for an easy, quite easy score, I must say, for number 2, Beatrice Lefebvre. I hope I say that correctly. My knowledge of French is not very good, so apologies for some mispronunciations. That's a nice grab in the end zone. and a break for Belgium. So they turn the sheet, of course, in their own favor and breaking the flip, basically. But of course, if they will continue to trade, they will have an advantage, essentially, later in the game. And yes, Belgium in dark, as you see on your graphics, and Germany in their white kit. Notable absences also on the German squad. Number 4. Number 4 on that squad, Lutz, Moritz McCullough. He is also not playing. He also has an injury, so, and he's one of the main handlers, so probably going to be missed on that O-line. Germany, once again, quick movement up the line, nice gainer. Needing to reset. Another lateral, ooh, good fake, but that is not given by Vedlen. Whoa. How did he come down with that? And a long shot goes, it's going to be really close to the sideline, but taken away by Belgium, number 18, Lombard. Good swing. And a bit of a stoppage in the middle of the stack. Looks like a bit of a collision earlier there. We're back in play. Looks like everything is quickly resolved. The spirit has been great between these two teams. They played each other 4 times apparently, and it's been 2 wins to every team, so it's 2-2. So this game is ever so important, of course, for both of the squads, because it will get them a ticket to the finals, of course, to the big final. And importantly, the most importantly, of course, the bragging rights after the 2-2 games. Oh, that reset is well close, but oof, found the release. Vanden again with great cutting, and once again, unfortunately, Belgium gets the disc back and looking at another break opportunity, the second for them in this point. Oh yeah, just throwing into the lane, looks like a poaching player, number 13 there, coming down with that defense. Long shot, oof, great try to defend that for Lombard. Oh no, and that's a miscommunication there with number 81. Looks like I don't have her on my list, but yeah, regardless, Germany, another opportunity, and wisely, ever so wisely, calling a timeout. So players will be able to talk about their strategy. 75 seconds. Not so long, but sometimes just enough to get some air and talk about their strategy. You've heard 2 whistles from our lovely, lovely volunteers on the field, so 3 whistles. Ideally, the play should start right now. The whistles are there only to help players with the timekeeping. Of course, if the other team is not really enforcing any penalties, that's absolutely fine. They can take their time and take as much as they need. Of course, as long as the other team is not unhappy about that, the game belongs to the players. And as a reminder, yes, we have no referees, and everything on the field is decided by the players. Also, no game advisors in this tournament or any EUF tournament, any European tournament. And yeah, back in play. Nice swing up the line once again. That initiation swing. Oh, that looked a little bit nervous, but then great gainer as well to another handler and a good reset. Looks like Germany deciding to play 3 handlers instead of 2. Now rotating through many more players. Female matching players are getting involved in that point a lot more. Maybe bringing a little bit more of a calamity into the play. Great grab by Ostertag. And long shot. Oh, once again, well saved by Germany, by Hoppe. And Hoppe, yeah, nice reset. Ostertag, the main handler, looks like for the Germany, for the squad at the moment. And into the end zone for nice score from Schiefer to Hintz. Daniela Hintz was the score. Germany getting a hold, not a clean hold, but it is a hold nonetheless. Not a turnout either, so after a timeout, looks like the nerves were calmed. Maybe some different handlers were called into action, and slightly different structure, I think. They were trying to push it up the line, but this time working all the way, all the width of the field, and instead of going onto the far side of the field, this point was scored on the near side of the field, so definitely working it all the way, and looked much better from Germany. Let's see what their defensive line gonna do. May I remind you the German words, one of the German, I think, managers said D-line is fire, so let's see that fire. Belgium so far picking up, quite calm with the disc, losing some yards, but still nowhere close. And yeah, looked like a high stall count. Great grab by number 42 Van Hee, and resetting it back. Now another gainer and another one up the line so far. Back to Van Hee, Clement, and another swing. Oh, that was a hand on that disc, but unfortunately not enough, and Van Hee managed to hold on to it, followed by a long shot into the end zone for Belgium, and Belgium are holding clean in this particular point. Number 10, fortunately don't have her on the roster, but coming down with that score, bringing the total 2-1. Belgium is leading by a break so far. Whew, that was a great defense, and very nice shot by, looked like number 8 or number 9, possibly Clement. Great work by either team. Also looks like nobody is losing their footing so far, so looks like the slippery field is not making much of a difference so far, at least in this game. And Germany, we see, with the hand up, signaling their readiness. Pull. It's going. Of course, we are using the prescribed gender ratio with the gender pool. So if there are 4 female matching players on the field, a female matching player needs to pull, and that rotates basically every 2 points. For those of you not familiar with Ultimate and with the mixed division and how it all works. That promotes, of course, equality and fair play for everyone. Germany, not an easy possession for them, well marked. And that stall count is probably 6 or 7. That's a bailout shot, but great grab at the near sideline. Going back, finally finding and squeezing the needle in there and through the middle now. Oh no, a miscommunication. Was that up? It's a good question. I think some players do have perspective on that. But there is also, let's see that again. Oh, that's such a miscommunication, such an unlucky miscue. And oh yeah, that does definitely hit the ground. And looks like that is accepted by the call. The down call is accepted by Germany, so great spirit to see. And Belgium will have another possibility of a defensive break. Ooh, nice inside shot. Looking for options, but everything seems to be quite close. And oh, finally finds a handler with the defender with his back towards the thrower, and a stoppage for a pick has been called. You see some of the players are demonstrating their muscles and their biceps. It's not because to show that we are stronger than the others. No, it is a signal for pick. Nice give and go for Belgium. Once again, number 12 and 17 working together and into the end zone for a score for number 16, Demesmaker. Oh, I recognize that name. Of course, Demesmaker has been playing for quite some time for Belgium, but looks like the disc is not going to be called in. It's going to be a pick. Yeah, looking at the crowd of people around there, I'm not surprised that the pick has been called. Pick. And oh no, through the hands of the receiver. And Germany will have their opportunity to get it back and to hold. Very grueling point once again, very long point for Germany. But of course they don't want to have that gap to grow. Even though they worked through difficult deficits of the score. In the earlier game, Belgium was up by 3 points and Germany managed to win the game with 15-13. Oof. These are expensive fakes for sure from number 25 in Germany, but this one will go. And the two players on the chase. Is that going to be good? Yes, it is going to be good. Great chase down, great grab. Nice roll for the score for Germany. Lars Ole Venden, you've seen him behind the disc, but he's showing us that he also has the speed, of course. It's the third day of the tournament. You can see the tired legs, and it's not easy. Oof. Yeah, going to the ground with a roll. Not the most comfortable landing there for the player, but doing well to contain it, and I think you can feel his breathing on the field mic, but it's not an easy job. But you do it for your team. And yes, we are 2-2. Belgium still leading by virtue of a break, as they are receiving that next pull. 2 whistles, offense is ready, pull is going up. And well fielded, great pull. Defense is basically set, but it's always offense managed to find the middle, of course, for that disc. Quick give and go. Oh, I thought that this long shot will go, but not this time. Good swing. Giving back, and this one will go into the end zone, but too far and too fast. So number 9, Clement, maybe needs to holster them or let them float a little bit more. And Germany now having the opportunity to get the break back for them. I see some player walking around being very happy about the mark that was put by the D-line of Germany. And swing. Good blade.
Come on, Belgium! Come on, Belgium! Work, work, work! Allez! Allez, Belgium!
Yeah, looks like Belgium is having some heavy legs for sure after that offensive possession. But ooh, yeah, that's not easy as well for Germany. Bodies flying around, but well held on to the disc by number 26, and almost on the doorstep. And now with a break. So they are getting their break back. Number 91, Möring, with that break score. Great work for Germany. Yeah, D-line definitely more patient with the disc. Looked more patient with the disc, maybe treasuring it a little bit more, as they don't want to play D again after generating it. And Nico Neuer with a 1 fake, 2 fake, and then a low release flick into the end zone for that break score. Great stuff. Two wins for each side so far. These two teams played together at their preparation tournaments. One of them was G-Spot, and I think another one in Ghent in White, if I heard that correctly, or Leuven in White possibly. So both of them were played in Belgium, and neither of them were played in Germany. But of course, this is the big stage, and for Belgium, it would be great to get into the big final, as they were in the small final in the previous edition in Bologna. I might check my facts on that, but from what I've heard, they came third, and that long shot will go, and this is going to be picture perfect. So Belgium wasting no time on their offensive possessions. They're just doing their job, and that's exactly what offense has to do. And great grab over there by number 10 on the Belgian side. Ooh, what a shot by Aurora de Lespen. And nice chase down, of course, by Mignal into the end zone. Definitely one of the taller player on the Belgian squad. Now, Belgian D-line needs to get to work. After losing one break to Germany, this is do or die for them, because Germany won the flip, so they will need at least one break in order to win this game. Quickly fielded around the brick mark. Now the mark is setting up. Looks like the stack is quite far away from the handlers, but finally some of the cuts are getting through far sideline, wind up, and a long shot into the end zone. And he get it? Oh no! I think he wanted to jump that into the end zone, but unfortunately, maybe was focusing a little bit too much on the line rather than on catching the disc. And yeah, oh, that hand was also so close. And went with the one hand, unfortunately, on that reception. Oh, and that cost him quite a lot. He wouldn't even get into the end zone, unfortunately, as you can see on the replay over there. So Haase, he's not going to be happy, of course, about that mistake on him. Could have been a much easier catch, and nice follow-up over there. Now, Belgian D-line getting to work. Long shot goes. Can she chase that down? Yes, she can, absolutely. And a pick has been called. Did that affect the play? Oh, that would be a question that I think some players will be asking. Magali will definitely be asking questions if any of the players actually stopped chasing her and reacted to the pick call. I wonder where the pick has happened and how much it affected that outcome. Yeah, you can hear our field mics and some of the discussion over there. I guess Germany is arguing that. I wonder where the pick happened. Is that here? No, nothing here. Anything here? What? I don't really see where the pick would happen, because it doesn't seem to me that any other player actually crossed her path earlier. It looked like a clean run away. Like maybe it happened earlier, but I think that call was quite heavily delayed. So you can see it yourself. They were running together basically. I'm surprised, but regardless of that, maybe person misunderstood. Maybe there was a bit of a misunderstanding. But as you see, the players are discussing that on the sideline. The score was awarded to Belgium, so the call was essentially retracted. And good spirit in terms of that. But then again, would be interesting to hear that conversation as well, of course, and the perspective of the player who called the pick. But regardless of that, a score is a score. So Belgium breaking once again Germany. So now 2 breaks to 1 break for Germany. Still, of course, within touching distance, and Germany did manage to break the O-line of Belgium, but the previous offensive possession of Belgium was great, and it took them maybe 20 seconds to score the goal. Let's see German O-line, though, if they can do the same. Swinging up the line, good reset, a little bit difficult maybe for the... Oh, and a run through block, a slight miscue. Looks like Belgium are definitely playing some heads-up defense and are managing to be there before the receiver, and that was nice and squeaky clean defense. And unfortunately they are throwing that opportunity away for them. So number 2, Lefebvre, is not able to come down with that disc, and looked like bad release, but well saved by Ostertag. And working next to their end zone, just through the players at the moment. Swing, a bit of a bobble, but held on to by Bouts. Bouts resetting. Long shot goes from Schiefer, and great defense What a D by Belgium. The messmaker. Of course, we've heard that name for Belgium Ultimate. Yeah, doing the work, absolutely, and getting up for that disc. That was the earlier. Oh, yeah, that bounced off the hand, and that shot, the messmaker, yeah, getting up for that disc early, and now Belgium trying to generate another break for themselves. Swing, another swing, now through the middle. Looking for a reset, but that's well guarded, and finally number 13 coming into the area. Reset. Long shot coming in. Is that going to be? No, too far for everyone. Not an easy job. The throwers are asking, yeah, throwers want a lot more legs, but it's the... Oh, I'm actually not sure how many games have both of the teams played so far in that tournament. It looks like also a bit of a discussion in the stack. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good to hear the perspective from the field mics of the player. So number 13 is arguing that he did slow down because of the pick, and he decided not to continue chasing that particular disc, which is a fair point. Sometimes when you hear it, you know that it's probably coming back. But then again, if the pick was called while the disc was in the air, that disc has to be caught. But looks like it was called earlier, so the messmaker will get the disc back. Marked by Ludeke. Into the middle. Shins. Now up the line. Reset to the messmaker. Up the line, and yeah, handlers are working their game. Oh, that disc was low. Number 13 now looking into the end zone, but can't find anything. Now looking for a reset. Ooh, gets it. Difficult reception under pressure. Swing near sideline. Looking for options. Finds the messmaker. The messmaker knows at the end zone, but ooh, squeezes one through, and that one will go into the end zone for a reception with a great shot to Antoine Leclerc. And we see the Belgian celebration with the train, of course, that got quite famous, I think, after U24s a couple of years ago. The Belgian train, and oh, that's a picture perfect hammer. Yeah, that's great. That's a great shot, of course. And Legrand will happily collect another stat, and I think that was thrown by the messmaker. I'm sure that he already has some stats in his name. And yeah, Belgium, another break for them. Now leading a lot more comfortably by 2 points. But of course, their D-line will try to convert it and get more opportunities and get more breaks, of course. 2 whistles by our lovely volunteers, and look like Germany is ready. So 15 seconds to the pool. Pool's going up. Yeah. Good pull. Oof. Great fake. Nice give and go for Germany, and now the long shot coming. Great separation, and that's an easy score for Germany. Very nice celebration there by number 28. Nico Neuer coming down with that score. Nice give and go for Germany, and then Neuer getting the separation. And of course, you don't need to ask twice with that kind of separation. And Simone Möhring is only happy to oblige and send that deep shot, picture perfect deep shot, right into the hands of Nico Neuer for that offensive hold. (5-4). Belgium still leading, so Germany would need to generate some defensive opportunities, which wouldn't be easy, judging by the previous offensive hold for Belgium. We will see, of course, if they will replicate that once again and get us and give us another quick score. And I'm actually curious. I'd like to check one thing, and I will share that with you in just a second, while Belgium is working the disc up the far sideline with a few gainers, and still there, not really centering that. I guess there is no necessity for that, but now looking for Elise Wolf, and oh, that goes in the center, and that's going to be intercepted by the German player, German defender, and Germany, opportunity to get one of the breaks back. Scuba over the top, beautiful shot, and nice fake, leaving the defender on the ground. Yeah, finally finds the reset, and oh, falling grab on the ground, but with the disc, and not getting time to get up, of course, and thanked and congratulated by the thrower over there, Anja Schiefer, with that great grab in the end zone. Not an easy grab, and looks like she's a little bit uncomfortable after that. But that gives Germany one of the breaks back. So, yeah, within touching distance, getting pretty close. But yeah, for sure, an uncomfortable grab for Schiefer there. Originally coming from Marburg, and she has been playing since 2015, so quite a lot of experience, of course, behind her belt, and has two world's experience. So clubs championships in 2022 and beach ultimate championships in 2024. So clubs both times. Yeah, she definitely knows how to lay out, especially playing at the beach and at the world stage. If you don't lay out, you don't play beach. As in, rather, if you play beach, you will have to lay out at some point. That is for sure. So she's no stranger to some low grabs. Let's have another look at the Belgium O-line. This time, doing it much better. But then stagnant stall count probably was 7 or 8, so that was very, very close to a stall out. But looks like very stagnant, looks like some tired legs, of course, on the O-line. And a stall count has been called. A retracted stall out, because maybe there was some acceleration in the end. So it's great discussion, very quick decision, stall out and retracted. So number 17 on your screens will retain the possession of the disc. Delise, and she's gonna get it back from Clement. Looking for options. The far sideline is available. Taken. Swing. Yeah, and Belgium is being pushed back by Germany quite well. Delise needs to make a move, finally does it. and gets the disc back. And despite the heroics, that disc is on the ground, so Clement is not able to save that possession. And Germany with about halfway point, so they don't have much to work through, but of course they do need their cutters to work and open up some spaces. Ooh, good chase. Well saved possession by Germany, but now no options, but finally finds the upline shot, and looks like, yeah, that looks like it's, looks like it's a pick, judging by the hand signals on the field. Bergman is not going to collect that stat, and returning the disc, probably that's going to go back at 3 or 4 by the looks of it. Quite a long discussion, but looks like it has already been decided that it's going to be a pick, and it's not going to be contested. Looked like number 26 on Germany, probably a spirit captain or one of the captains, was coming in to listen to that conversation. Heidorn. And whoa! I think there was a bit of a grip locked situation. But number 14 on Germany holding on to this disc and into the end zone, into one-handed grab in the end zone for Ann-Kathrin Bergman. And that's another break for Germany. We are now back on serve. Germany started on offense. They are now having an outright lead once again. So 6-5. Germany leading that game again. Looks like they're only getting fired up when Belgium is scoring their break. So let's see if Belgium's going to score another one. And a timeout has been called on the Belgian side. One timeout is used by each of the teams. And that's going to be a very nice break for either of the team to figure out what are they going to do, of course, in the second part of the first half of this game. I can't believe that we're still in the first half. Yeah, it's been intense. It's been lots of layouts and great plays. And what I wanted to check was, as I've mentioned earlier, so Belgium, Masters Mixed, got bronze in the previous edition, while Germany were 5th, winning Ireland in the finals, while Belgium managed to get through Great Britain this time. France and Sweden were 2nd and 1st, so Sweden winning the Mixed Masters division in the previous edition. This year's story, as you can see, Germany is going to be contending at least for the 3rd place. Either of the teams is going to be contending at least for the 3rd place. So that's great to see. So Germany is getting one better, but Belgium, of course, want to be in the big finals and meeting the winners of the Sweden and Great Britain. And if you're wondering how this game is going, you can of course check it yourself. While Belgium is getting closer and closer to scoring another offensive hold after getting a bit of a timeout. Oh, that's a great tiptoes, very nice read, and Yeah, baiting the defender, maybe a little bit too close for comfort, but I think otherwise he would need to do some greatest heroics, and Gerasi there coming down with that score, and yeah, great read there with a nice curling disc. It was definitely coming back. The question was when it's going to come back, and that was centimeters from the defender's hand. Perfect timing, perfect read by... Oh, my bad. I looked at the wrong squad. By Bobby Clement, of course, on Belgium. So we are tied at 6s. The other semi-final, Sweden and GB, mixed masters division. Sweden just took half at 8-4, so leading quite comfortably by 4 points at the moment. But I will keep you updated, of course, on that, because that's going to be, of course, interesting for the future matchups. Germany and their O-line are getting back to work and getting close to the end zone, but not quite, but well kept inside, inbounds, and with a blade. Oh, right into defender. All that defender needed to do is just to hold that position and knock that away, because she was in a perfect position for that disc. Magali Bernard. And she managed to get through now. Ooh, that's a big bosh over there, and that does not look comfortable, that is for sure. I think the German player lost his footing a little bit, and as he was trying to regain his balance, he boshed the Belgian player over there, who is unsurprisingly will take a substitution after that contact. And I think one of the German, you can see that his feet were slightly crossed over there on that short replay, as I think he tried to maybe slightly twisted his ankle and try to regain the balance over there, and yeah, I'm sure that it wasn't intentional. And Belgium once again on the verge to break once again, and is that going to be good? Ooh, 2 receivers under that disc, 2 defenders as well, but Martin Lombard coming down with the disc. And nice Belgian train celebration. And great to see also the female matching player also gunning for that disc. There were 2 receivers, but probably Lombard was in a slightly better position. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, number 91, Bernard, was also in a pretty good position to receive that disc, but maybe that would generate a lot more contact if she would step in front of one of the defenders there. So regardless, that's a break for Belgium, 7-6. And Belgium again, yeah, winning that flip back, essentially. Doing a good job at holding their defenses. I think they're generating... In terms of generation, I'm not sure. I think it's quite similar, but yeah, they are... Their D-line looks less nervous with the disc, if we compare that with the German O-line, but maybe also Germany is unhappy when their O-line is dropping a disc, so not something that they would want to see. Slightly shorter pull, but still reaching the brick mark from the female matching player. So we are definitely playing with 4 female matching players, and you see 3 of them from each side on your screens. Great to see female matching players as handlers, as they are sometimes overlooked by male matching players. So both teams are playing with great diversity and not trying to only play through the male matching players, which is always nice to see. And unfortunate drop, as you've seen on the replay on your screens, by the German receiver. Maybe a little bit too much pressure, of course, from Belgium, and needed to focus a little more. Wasn't that easy of a reception, but good work. And yeah, nice gaining pass, but a pick was called. I'm not sure if that pass was affected, so it could stay with that receiver. Oh, it happened even earlier. Oh, there is a stall out, an accepted stall out on that far side line, judging by the hand signal. So that tapping on the head, as you've seen, that signifies a stall out. That means that the disc was in possession of the thrower for 10 seconds, or more. And that, of course, they are not allowed to hold on to the disc. They only have 10 seconds to throw, as communicated, of course, by the the person who is marking the person with the disc. Belgium, another break opportunity for them. Very quick running. Oh, nice lefty offhand release. Well held on. Great tippy toes. Swinging once, swinging twice, and into the end zone for another. For a German score. I'm sorry, I misspoke earlier. And Germany managing to hold on to that possession. And that brings us to Galaxy point, of course. So whoever wins this one wins the half. Halves are slightly longer, only 2 minutes. But it is still very important for the possession of the disc to win the half. And if Belgium will manage to hold, they will also receive the next pool. So they will have a slightly easier start, if you want, of that half. And they will be able to extend that lead for themselves. Exciting game, of course, over here, very tight. I think neither team led by more than 1 point. And both teams know each other very well after, playing multiple tournaments against each other, the preparation tournaments. And of course, playing here earlier as their first game a couple days ago on Thursday. But now the stakes are ever higher. And by getting through their power pools, they are meeting again. Belgium picking up the disc. That was very, very crowded space, but well received there by Adeville. Lots of marking, and finally one cut gets through. Reset. Yeah, looks like that space needs to be maybe cleared up a little bit. And great chase by the messmaker, and into the end zone to win the first half for Clemens. So the messmaker to Clemens for the score. We've seen them score before, of course, and lots of assists over there. Belgium, first half, and they are going to be starting with the offense the second half. Everyone will take a bit of a break, just a couple minutes. We will be back with you in just a few seconds after that celebration, of course. and see you in the second half.
From a workshop in Bordeaux to Ultimate Fields worldwide, Force Ultimate creates custom gear with care. Locally made, low impact, built to perform. No outsourcing, no shortcuts, every piece crafted in-house by skilled artisans. Built to withstand every dive and sprint, this gear is as tough as your game. Your sport, your team, your Force. Why choose Force? Exceptional quality, eco-friendly production, and every kit is designed with your team's identity in mind. Force Ultimate, built to perform, made to last. Gear up now at forceultimate.com.
And welcome to the second half of the Masters Mixed semi-finals of European Masters Ultimate Championships. After you've seen some of that great highlights of the game, Belgium is leading 8-7 and receiving as well after the halftime. Germany has broken the Belgian O-line more than once in this game, and of course earlier, not only in this game but also in the preparation tournament, so they know how to match up, how to generate the turnovers. And but Belgium of course knows the German defense, and they've shown it. They've had a few points that only lasted 20 seconds. Yeah, we'll see, of course, if the Belgian offense will win this particular point or the German defense will get the better of them. The second half is on the way. Was that pull by Germany right in the end zone? Great pull. Defense is coming up and setting up. Nice first cut by Belgium. Swing and into the middle. Far side now. Great gainers. Fakes once, twice. Not so many shots actually in the second part of the first half, but we'll see if the long shots will come back. Offhand release. Swing and another swing. Still working calmly through the handlers. And now, through the beating defender, but that means that number 25 on Belgium is free with a give and go, and unfortunately that bounces off the hands of number 10. And a bit of a call. I don't think that the whatever call happened would affect the outcome. Oh, I think it's a bit of an injury and one of the players is coming in. For the replacement, but regardless, that turnover will stand. And Belgium, unfortunately, after great breakthrough, the defense are finding themselves with playing the defense, of course, on Germany, who are looking to break back after losing the first half of the game. Still plenty of time, of course, to play. Still half an hour left on the clock. Maybe that game will not go to 15, but I might be proven wrong. But of course, the defense is doing a great job by clamping down and not letting anything through and making the handlers throw hundreds of passes again and again before finding an open player. Ooh, That was close, and I thought that's going to be a reception, but looked like maybe a bit of a... Yeah, that disc was not properly fixated, and yeah, the clap of doom happened over there. Oh, that's a fancy reset. Now up the line. Back and working around through the handlers, looking for spaces, and oh, the middle comes in, but maybe that shot wasn't as precise as the receiver was expecting, or maybe a bit of a slip as he was showing on his feet. Yeah, Ruben Nackert over there was the unfortunate drop. Oh, ooh, great awareness there by Germany. Also congratulated by the Belgian player for the great play. Love to see that. Nice spirit. Bergman saving that possession. And now handlers getting back to work. Oh, that's a fancy throw, and through the inside was the forehand, but that doesn't work for Germany. Oh, that's such a great defensive pressure over there. A great grab. Yeah, congratulated. Or maybe she was getting in position, and I'm just being too nice to them. But yeah, put it on the poster and into your highlight reel for sure. Oh, and another great defensive pressure by Germany. Looks like it's number 28. Nico Neuer once again coming down with another defensive stat. Not that they're kept, but still he would be happy to see that. And of course on the live streams from our production team, so lovely to see that, of course, for them, for all the players. Weigl gets to Neuer. Neuer surveying the field. Back to Weigl. Neuer into the end zone. No, intercepted. Clement says no, that disc shall not pass into the end zone. And a few swings back and forth. Now, nice gainer for Belgium. Nice and calm, resetting, pushing it through. Great find there, and squeezing the needle onto the near sideline. Oof, the defense was extremely close to getting a piece of that disc, and nice and calm reset, swing, no stall count, another swing. Looks like the German D-line is getting tired, and oh, threw a smack on the disc. Belgium is holding on to that and getting another offensive hold to their name. Number 35, Ediville. Charlotte Adiville to Colette Mignao for that score. Yeah, Charlotte Minjao there was that great score after great defensive pressure on by Germany, and yeah, Germany was very upset after not managing to score that particular break after more than one opportunity over there, and now trailing by 2, and this is now do or die for them. 24 minutes on the clock. That previous point took a while, and ooh, that definitely looked like a twisted ankle. Oh my God! Yeah, he's not looking comfortable over there, helping by his teammates, and of course, yeah, the opponents. Nobody wants to see any of the injuries in here, and Ostertag will have to get a substitution over there. One of the main handlers on the German mixed masters squad. I'm sure he will be missed by that O-line. Number 14 will take his place. Fortunately, oh yeah, there we go. Kai Binois. Nice gainer. Now working through the middle. And into the end zone, just like that. No long shots, just working it nice and tight. And number 24 on your screens, Niels Hasse, is coming down with that particular point. Really nice to see the camaraderie between the players on the sideline. Yeah, Charlotte Mindau, who scored the previous point, is helping with some cold spray to the to injured German player. Lovely to see that kind of camaraderie. And yeah, nobody wants to see any injuries, of course, as Masters division. So we are not as young anymore. Of course, the female matching players are allowed to play if they were born in 1995 or earlier. And with male matching players, it's 1992 or earlier. So the majority of the players are over 30, of course. Many of the players are still running and actually playing in the senior divisions. But of course, we're not 20 years old. We are not healing as fast, and of course, yeah, more injury prone. And of course, we don't want to see any of that. That pool is being bricked, gonna be brought into the brick mark. Oh no, my bad. Looked like the hand was up, but I think they were indicating that they will take it on the sideline. Belgium picking that up, and that's a long shot. I was waiting for the more long shots, and there we go. That's a picture-perfect shot under pressure from two defenders. But Magali Bernard is, lovely shots, of course, getting that reception. And yeah, Belgium, another hold. 10-8 is the score for Belgium. Belgium getting into double digits first, and that's great defensive pressure there by Anja Hallenberger. Not generating any contact, but being very close, of course. And keeping the pressure up from Germany. And what a shot as well. That was a beautiful shot from Naomi Tembour. Oh, my bad. Yeah, the shot, of course, was from Nicolas de Mesmaker. And yeah, we're back in play, of course, with Germany getting on offense slightly shorter pull. But regardless, yeah, Germany is not managing to find any open cuts. The stack looks quite stagnant. There is not much space being generated, so handlers needing to work extra hard in that particular situation. So maybe some tired legs, and Belgium almost coming down with that disc, but well held on of course, by the German receiver, Johann Gerhard. Now on the near sideline, inside shot, and two receivers under that disc, and the female matching player is going to get the better of Lüdecke. And number 10 collecting another point for Germany, Anja Schiefer. Yeah, the defender over there got beaten. But regardless, yeah, that was a great possession, of course, by Germany. Germany setting up their end zone, their zone, of course, zone defense, where they're not necessarily marking a specific person, but rather the space, and usually trying to generate lots of passes, as you can see on your screen. Of course, the higher percentage, there is a higher percentage of a drop or a mistake, the more passes you need to make. But so far, Belgium doing pretty well, and yeah, squeezing the needle, and now long shot. Oh, Min Zhao was not able to come down with that particular one. Yeah, maybe thought that that the disc will fall. Maybe, yeah, slight misread, I think. Oh yeah, I think she wasn't ready, or maybe was coming back for an in-cut and needed to turn around and go back into the end zone for it. So very unlucky. And break opportunity for Germany. Yeah, this is getting interesting. If we're going to get to 10-10 with probably just a bit more than 10 minutes that will be left in this game, this will be an exciting semi-final, of course. Germany quite stagnant on the far side, but finally working it all the way back to almost to the near side at a brick mark. But yeah, once again, quite a lot of static cuts, and flying through defense coming, but that was a foul, and an accepted foul very quickly by the messmaker. Number 28 from Germany will retain that possession. Nico Neuer. Oh yeah, I'm sure that yeah, Nico and the messmaker. It's an exciting matchup, and the long shot goes. Great high grab, beautiful reception. Amazing work by German D-line, and Christian Hoppe definitely should get that on his highlight read. Let's look at it again. Yeah, that's great setup. He knew exactly when to jump, and yeah, also nice camaraderie over there. Ruben Nickert putting pressure on the receiver. But regardless of that, yep, 10-10. We are all tied up. And only 14 minutes left to play. Is this game getting closer to the closing stages? I'm sure that the stakes are getting higher and higher, because whoever wins that goes to the big final against the winner of the parallel semi-final. Talking about that, let me check the score on that. Yeah, Sweden comfortably leading 14-10. Georgie Hill to Marcus Hutchison was the last score for GB, but that means that Sweden started that point on the offense, and it might be all over very soon. While here, Germany once again setting up their zone defense. And Belgium once again with a bladey shot gets through most of the zone, but now a bit more stagnant, but they have a bit more space to work, not so close to the end zone, and can just swing that around. And another swing with the cup behind, needing to go back. Oh, nice expansive swing, opening up a lot of space and making the defense work so hard over there. It's not the first game, and yeah, I'm sure that the legs are quite tired. Yeah, the three main handlers just working that disc together. Actually more like four handlers. But yeah, not so much space. The stack is very deep. It's basically two deep receivers and the main four handlers working through that. Now it's a gainer reset. And still working that small spaces quite comfortably, does Belgium. I mean, the zone did generate a break in the previous point for Germany, but this time Belgium is a lot more patient with the disc, only taking 100% shots. And into the end zone, and that's an interception for Germany once again. They have another opportunity. Let's see if the legs, after working so hard on the defense, are still ready to run for another break. I'm sure that the adrenaline and the excitement of that gonna give them some extra energy, but then Belgium says no. Kevin Hogan and Bobby Clements deciding that Belgium should hold this one. Bobby Clements was the interception and an immediate pass into the end zone for Clements. Sorry, Kevin Hogan, of course, was the interception. And that was the earlier block by Germany. And this particular pass was perfectly in the path of Hogan and into the end zone. There with a bit of a heel spike. I would generally discourage people for spiking the disc, but I am not on the field at the moment, so... And I'm sure that that intense point, of course, did warrant a bit of a celebration. Belgium now pulling one ahead. Germany needing to hold to bring us back to even score. We're playing an 85-minute game to 15. As you see on your screens, the time is almost over, and of course we will bring you all of the updates with the latest caps and all the other things. So Germany, far sideline. Lots of faking, but finally managing to get the release valve on that near sideline. Swing into the middle. very static stack once again for Germany, and I think that's generating quite a lot of opportunities for Belgium over there. Of course, they want to keep it nice and clean, but if nobody's moving and no one's cutting, no one's creating any opportunities for Germany. Now, once again, no options, and a pick has been called a lot earlier, and there was also a collision on the field that doesn't look very comfortable, and a foul has been called, even though the play was essentially dead. But looks like a few perspectives are being asked. A slap of the hands, and looks like the disc will go back to the previous thrower. I think that's Mira Glocker. And a hammer into the end zone for a score for Germany. After a bit of a reset, I think, yeah, that's just pure chemistry play. They knew where the other person is going to be. Probably just an eye contact, maybe a slight tilt of the head, and yeah, that shot just went perfectly into the breadbasket of number 24 on the German squad. That's Niels Hasse, of course, for that equalizer. 11-11. Looks like Germany is having a bit of a longer huddle over there, talking about their strategies and yeah, needing, of course, to find that other break as the time is running out. 7 minutes on the clock. You see the Belgian coach is also checking the clock over there on your screens. And interestingly, that point of Sweden GB went to GB. So GB managed to break that to 11-14, but that means that Sweden is also still being up on that. So Sweden still leading, but GB is breaking back. Pull from Germany goes up. And Belgium starting to work that disc around now in the middle. Cut is coming, faked once, faked twice, but still going. And yeah, great separation from the cutter. Gets the disc to them. Now another one near sideline, Minjao. Back to Clement. Clement surveying his options. Ooh, good work over there. Not worried to take the risky shots. But now still count getting high. Clement resets and goes through the middle with a gainer. Now into the middle, great shot over there, opening up lots of space for Belgium. Belgium so patient with the disc, and oh, yeah, I think there was another ankle or maybe a misstep for Belgium. I think everybody realized that and stopped, even though they don't have to. But that's good spirit, of course, and very nice integrity, not wanting to see any injuries, and a bit of a pick and a stack once again. Still a bit of a discussion on the field, so disc will go back on stalling 2. Stalling 2 should be. And none other than... Oh, I thought it was Minjao, but it's not. So that is Noemi Dembour with that score from Clements, of course. Clements, one of the main handlers, looks like on the Belgian squad. Yeah, Belgium is still up by a point. If we're not going to finish that next point in 4 minutes, we might be in a good set for a universe point. I mean, I don't think that anybody expected that this game will go anywhere but universe. We, of course, wanted to have a few more scores, a few more end zone goals, and get a game to 15 and finish at a 15-14. We will see, of course. We can't have everything that we want. But 12-11, and if it's a game to 13 or 14, I'm sure that it's going to be a very, very exciting finish for either of the teams. GB Mixed Masters are breaking again. So from 10-14, they are getting to 12-14 at the moment. So still holding on, but Sweden only 1 point away from booking their ticket to the finals. It's a tall task, of course, for GB, but maybe they can do it. And that's a great interception for Belgium. They might pull away by 2 over there, and they will. That's a quick interception, just a few passes, very quick couple passes, and the break train is, of course, on the way for Belgium. Beatrice Lefebvre with that score, and oh yeah, just throwing into the hands of the defender, and number 71, no hesitation over there, just sending it into the end zone, and Dorian Schintz with the assist. Yeah, after a few breaks by GB, there is a timeout for Swedish Mixed Masters. Looks like they just want to punch that last point in and get through whatever problems that they are experiencing at the moment. This game, though, might still be a game to 15, so I might still be mistaken. As I thought that it's probably going to be under, but then yeah, a few quick breaks by either side are proving me wrong, and I like to be proven wrong, of course. Not of course, but occasionally, on occasion. Germany very stagnant once again in the stack. I know I've been, and a miscommunication between the receivers. That gives Belgium a short field and a golden opportunity to call a timeout. Yeah, that's all right. I think they're just going to run down the clock. If Belgium scores, that's probably going to be a game to 15. And if Germany scores, it's going to be a game to 14. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Germany. And yeah, just a miscommunication over there. And yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break and leave you to watch a few highlights. Belgium with a cheer and I'm sure a end zone setup to punch another break in. Are getting ready to send their their offense, and Germany would be looking to get the disc back, of course, after that slight miscommunication earlier in the point. And as that happens, Sweden is booking their ticket into the finals of the European Masters Ultimate Championship in the Mixed Masters division. So congratulations to Sweden. Commiserations to Great Britain Mixed Masters team. They tried to keep the dream alive, but it didn't work out. Now Belgium up the line, but that's going to be taken away by great defensive awareness from Germany. Number 33, Mira Glocker, is getting her presence known. And Germany just going to try to repeat and work the whole field once again. Not so many open cuts, but looked like a separation from Nico Müller, but that shot is not taken and a foul is going to be accepted. Nico Müller was screaming into the opposite side end zone, but that shot was not taken as the foul has happened. So I guess it will have to come back. Yeah, a long cut is going, but that shot is not taken. Now coming back. Yeah, Germany is just having that pretty clear rotation, cut deep, then come back out on the other side of the field. Call it a blender if you want, but looks like a lot more calls from Germany in that part, but maybe also Belgium is getting very excited and trying to get a hand block and marking a little bit too close. Good fake, fakes off another cutter. I think that stall count is getting high, and yeah, Mark was definitely getting a little bit tight on the Belgian side. But regardless, that throw was released. Looking for, looking for a reset, but finds two Belgian defenders who recognized the space a lot earlier, and now Belgium on the doorstep of that 14th point, which is of course awarded to them. And the break train once again is getting loaded, and the celebration ensues for Belgium. Ilke Culinare was the score. And Kevin Hogan was that throw. 14-11. Germany has been in that situation in one of their previous encounters and managed to break back to get the win after being down a few points. We will of course see if they will manage to do it again. It's going to be a game to 15 regardless of the time, as one of the teams got to 14 before the time ran out. So game to 15, and whoever wins this game is going to meet Sweden in the big final. And the loser, of course, will meet the GB Mixed Masters team in the match for the third place, match for bronze, tomorrow, which you will be able, of course, to see with your own eyes on here on these streams. We are going to be streaming all of the finals and providing you commentary and great vibes, of course, from the commentary booth. The break train is getting fired up by Belgium, but Germany will try to be nice and consistent in that. Oof, lots of pressure on that particular throw, but well received. Nice give and go for Germany. Up the line, and just a little bit too far for the receiver on the far sideline. I think that was number 58. Yeah, very unfortunate for Julia Lutz. with a drop, and Belgium can finish it here. I'm sure that they've analyzed their previous game where they came from a similar situation and managed to lose the game, so they wouldn't want the repeat of that. And having a, oh, that was a foot block. That was a foot block and a half. I can tell you that, oh my God. And Germany sending it all the way to the other side, and oh my God, off the defensive contact with the disc. Germany holding on to that, and Vivian Springer, definitely springy hands, and yeah, saving that particular possession and getting the point for her team. 12-14 for Belgium. Belgium is still ahead. Look at that again. That's great awareness. I'm sure that number 12 of Belgium was sure that this disc is gone, but it just continued floating. And yeah, Vivian Springer, absolutely great awareness for her, and yeah, doing well to put her team, of course, on her back. And Kevin Hogan is going, oh, sorry, no, not Kevin Hogan, but number 13. Unfortunately, don't have the name on my roster. Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that. Catch your D's, I guess. And yeah, Germany holding on. Oh, great sideline, of course. As you can see on your screens, we have lots of fans coming over. It's not the only German team, and it's not the only Belgian team. I'm sure that everyone is supporting their own countries. And yeah, I know that Germany, I think, are represented in almost all the categories. I might be mistaken, but I think in most of them. And Belgium definitely represented in Masters Mixed and Masters Open and Grandmasters Open, apart from, of course, Masters Mixed that you are watching here. Belgium getting close to that ticket and that great feeling of the big final. Faking the overhead, but not taken. Always useful to have a lefty to slightly confuse the other players. And oh no! That is so unfortunate for the receiver over there, going with one hand, but then going with two hands, but then changing to one and just knocks it off. And oh, that's an opportunity for Germany. That's an opportunity for sure and a half. Oh, she wasn't sure how to catch that disc, and yeah, in disbelief of her own indecision, Lefebvre. Germany, great swing, but very, very difficult reception. Almost to Callahan in the end zone, and now the long shot is going. Two players under it, and oh, I would not think so. And good self-control over there. So yeah, Simone Meuring and yeah, number 9, Bobby Clements, will discuss that. I'm sure that we probably, yeah, let's look at that replay once again. I think that he has lost that disc before the defensive contact came. That was my initial reaction. Definitely not full control of the disc in my opinion, but then my opinion does not matter. So the players will discuss, of course. It's a very important moment in the game, but it really looked like a 50-50 to me. I don't think that there was a full control of the disc over there. Did the contact affect it? Maybe, but there is also a benefit of a doubt that the disc might actually be bounced off and not really fixed in the hand. So I think, yeah, I think that's okay to send it back in there. I'm tending a little bit more to that being a turnover, because there was no full control of the disc. But then at the same time, yeah, players on the field decided. Great to see that, and sometimes it's absolutely fine to just send it back, rinse and repeat. But yeah, it was so close to call, and yeah, it was that 50-50 shots. Really hard to make a decision, especially if you're the player on the field and you don't know what exactly happened. Of course, we have an opportunity to see to watch the replays again and again. Players could come in and ask for a replay. We would of course be happy to provide, but they have decided on the field. And yeah, after a few more passes on the far sideline, Germany punching another break there, and we might get universe here, ladies and gentlemen. So that is 13-14, Germany to Belgium. Number 33 from the German side, Mira Glocker coming down with that score. And I'm sure whoever is freshest needs to be sent on the field. As I said, the teams know each other really well. And assisted by Ferdinand Gerazzi. And this is the only game happening at the moment. So, of course, there is quite a big sideline, as the game is ever important. I'm sure that maybe Swedish will come over to watch who will they face in the big final. Maybe GB Mixed Masters will come over and have a look. At what's going to happen next and who is going to be facing them. Germany would need 2 breaks to win. Belgium just needs a hold. I'm sure that it's a universe point line every time for Germany. For Belgium, I think this time, after losing 2 breaks in a row, probably also it is a universe point line. I would probably send the best players offensively on the field at the moment. Sideline is getting very loud, as you can hear through our field mics. Good work for Belgium so far. Gainer, great shot through the middle, slightly blady but well taken. Swing, another up the line cut. Now trapped on that far sideline, but Belgium normally has no problem with that. Looking for a reset, and a hammer goes. Great grab there, fakes once, twice. Another reset for Clemens. Clemens is getting almost every second shot. And into the end zone for a hammer, and none other as Clement is gonna get Belgium into their big final. Not fighting for the 3rd place anymore. They are going to be fighting for victory in the European Masters Ultimate Championships here in Lund, Sweden. Congratulations to Belgium. You see number 9 there, embraced by his teammates. Commiserations to Germany. So after 2-2 records between Germany and Belgium, Belgium is taking the ever important win and getting into the big finals, of course, over here on your screens. Great game. That was a great game. Great clinical game. Game to 15. What more do we want? Maybe Universe Point would be nicer, but yeah, no, amazing nonetheless. Everybody's thanking the fans. Lovely shots there. Yeah, the doggos of streams. Not interested in the flag, but flags should not be on the ground, though. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I've been Dmitry Doroshenko. I will see and hear you tomorrow. And take care, everyone. Have a good one.
From a workshop in Bordeaux to Ultimate Fields worldwide, Force Ultimate creates custom gear with care. Locally made, low impact, built to perform. No outsourcing, no shortcuts, every piece crafted in-house by skilled artisans. Built to withstand every dive and sprint, this gear is as tough as your game. Your sport, your team, your Force. Why choose Force? Exceptional quality, eco-friendly production, and every kit is designed with your team's identity in mind. Force Ultimate, built to perform, made to last. Gear up now at forceultimate.com.